Hello everyone and welcome to another vlog. We are here this week and I know that it's been a little bit lax on the vlogs, but we had some family issues that we had to take care of. My son was complaining about pains inside and stuff like that, and we were afraid it was appendicitis, so we had to take him to the ER and stuff like that. And we got to see just firsthand how the hospitals are taking precautions to make sure that people stay safe and stuff like that. So that was a little bit nerve-wracking, and just stayed home or stayed after that, stayed home and stuff like that. And we're just trying to make it through this COVID-19 pandemic. And I don't know about you guys, but it's different. It's different to stay home as much as possible, but I'm trying to make the best of it. I hope you guys are trying to make the best of it. Trying to figure out new ways to be productive. I started this 10-minute challenge earlier this week, and just trying to find a way to make myself faster. And I know that I suck at being fast, and some of the videos that I'm going to be posting starting on Monday shows just how much I stink at it. And I'm hoping to show like a progress. So I'm really trying to transition my art channel into art education. And so there'll be the things that I'm working on as far as being creative on my own, speed paints and design works and sketchbook tours and stuff like that. And then I'm going to try and put together some art stuff, educational stuff, which is going to be these 10-minute challenges. And then I think I'm going to do something like learn how to draw through character design. And so we'll take the idea of something like composition or line weight or proportion, anatomy, color theory and stuff like that, and then all apply it to character design. So there'll be things that you will learn about design and drawing and color theory and painting and all that kind of stuff, but it'll all be through the lens of character design. And I really think that would be fun, at least for me, because I've been fighting the fact of trying to do art lessons and stuff like that online, because it's so finite at one point, where you're like, this is what I'm saying, 2D design, you do this with design or shape or lines or something, like, it's very like, this is what you do. And I like to believe that it's all fluid. There is no one way to do things. If I say triangles are supposed to be dangerous and exciting and adventurous and stuff like that, and then someone comes along and is like, well, my character's shy and doesn't do all those things, but they have a triangle face, and it's like, well, yes, you can always make stuff work, but I don't know. I think I'm fighting myself on that. I think that there is a need for something different, a need for trying to provide another avenue of how to look at stuff, and so I'm really contemplating, and I think I'm gonna have to storyboard it out, make sure I have a script so I know what I'm saying, so I'm not rambling through it. A lot of the things that I do, it's in the moment, right? And so I'll put up a video of mine that I've made, and then I'll do a voiceover and I'll watch the video, and as I'm watching it, I'm telling you what's happening, and it seems a little bit more natural to me, but I don't think that's really going to work as far as trying to make sure that you get this education. Even in my Is It Worth It videos, I do things right then and there. It's like, oh, well, I really like this, and I'm trying to do this. Oh my goodness, it's tearing up the paper or something like that. So I'm really trying to do things on the spot as possible, so you get actual response from me, and so you can see it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do some type of review once where I'm like, well, I've already tested this, so I'm going to just show you why I think this is so awesome. And, but I think that, an instructional video has to be thought out, and has to be planned out and scripted, just so you know what's going on. I know that there are others out there that kind of like, oh, well, you do this. Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, I erase that. Oh, well, I made a mistake. Well, let me feel, oh, I made a mistake. So I just don't think that that's the way to go. for me personally, which is one of the issues that I'm gonna have, because I know that when I'm drawing, I'm like, oh, nope, erase, oh, you know, and I try and figure it out. Where there are other people who are just like, oh, so you make this line, and then you do this, and then you do that, and life is great, you know. And I'm like, wow, how do you do that so perfectly all the time? And so, I don't know, I think it'll be a mix between me screwing up and then getting to a final piece and having everything planned out and going, here's some clips of what you need to do. Or, you know, when talking about color theory, I can be like, here's this. You know, when you see red, this is what happens. If you see this, this is what happens. If you see this is what happens. And I think that that will be good as well. So, excuse me, always trying to figure out what to do, trying to make it better, trying to give out content out there that people actually want, and you know, we're just going from there. And I think that this pandemic has made it so that I'll actually do something. Like, I have been working on my sketchbooks upstairs. I've been working on character designs for Ninja Empire, and I'm like, oh well, I need to get into the computer and draw them. And I realized that, you know what, I do so much more work in my sketchbook that I should get my final drawing, or close to what I want that pose to be, in my sketchbook, and then import it and then ink it and color it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just I've been trying to emulate so many other people where it's like, oh, they drew everything online. And I'm like, yep. And then that takes me forever. It takes me forever. And I'm slow enough as it is when it comes to inking and stuff like that, to where if I have to fight the computer to do everything online, you know, like draw everything right then and there, it takes forever. Like it doubles my time, because I'm not that fast yet. And once I think I get comfortable with the computer and trying to make stuff work that way, and I think that's going to come through inking, but once I get comfortable with that, it's just going to be a lot easier to just import my picture. You know, I'm trying to do all digital turnarounds, which, you know, I do a character flipping around, but that's not the creation, right? At that point, I've already created the character. I know what they're going to look like. Now it's all technical stuff, and that's fine. Let's take the time, all the time we need. I get my guidelines, do all that stuff. Life is great. But when I do the speed paints, it's like, oh, let me start here, and I'm going to draw with nothing. And I don't know. I can do that, you know? I don't know. I'm going to keep asking the community, my YouTube community, and be like, yo, what do you guys think? Is this good? You know? So, but yeah, constantly trying to figure out what to do, what you guys like, how I can make it better, and struggling the whole way through, you know? But as I mentioned, well, going to all these character designs, right? I had an idea for a character design book, like a character design sketchbook. And I'm like, you know, I have something here. And then I was up there trying to do costuming, and I'm like, man, I really just wish I didn't have to draw this all out again and again and again. I'm like, it's exactly what that sketchbook is supposed to be for. So I'm going to start moving forward with that, have a new product, you know, especially now. I want to be able to go to whatever convention pops up first with a bunch of material and just go, here you go, take all this stuff, be happy, let's go from here. So that's where I'm at right now. And yeah, so I guess that's it for right now. That's my rant. I hope that you guys are staying safe and healthy, and you're gonna go and be as creative as possible. Remember, go check out the Discord, join us there. We have a couple people who are constantly posting, and we just want that community to grow. So excuse me. So yeah, please check us out and go there, be productive, help the community grow, and yeah, let's get to it. Remember, we still can make 2020 something, and I really believe that if you really have the mindset to do it, and that's the one thing, you know, just like I said on previous videos, if you really want it, you're gonna go get it no matter what happens. And so, but you have to really want it. And I think this time, right now, the pandemic is really testing that notion. Like, do you really want it? And if the answer is yes, let's get to it. There are resources out there. I just found a whole bunch of tutorials that I'm going to be watching, you know, so let's do it. All right. I'll see you guys at the next video. Thanks again for all the support. And as I said before, I hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you at the next vlog.